dog's good temper.
Name's Grace. I got word someone was out making life miserable for the cult. You got good timing. See those graves down there? A couple war heroes buried here. My pops was one of them. The Peggies are trying to defile them. They're trying to erase our history, demoralize us. Get us to break so we'll roll over. Not on my fucking watch. Ain't nobody gonna touch my pop's grave while I'm still breathing. I'm a good shot, but I need someone to watch my back. They'll be here any second.
Check southeast.
I'll hit that.
Not a lot of people would have stuck their neck out like that. Means a lot to me. My pops always said, as long as we keep believing in each other, there's still hope. If we stick together, look out for one another, cult will never break us. I ain't about to get all sappy and shit, but if you ever need help, give me a call. I got your back. You're a survivor. I'm locked and loaded.
I sure could use an assist. Cultists are always baptizing folks down by the sacristy. Drowning, more like. We tried to take him out, but got caught. Now the cult has my squad. There's too many of them for me to deal with. Save them from the cult, then get them to a weapons cache I stashed across the river.
John is fucking determined to sink his hooks into you, Deputy. Now, I know you got him by the skin of your teeth last time, but don't underestimate this bastard. Dutch out.
They put up a good fight.
Wake up, man.
Be easier just to put a bullet in.
That is not the will of the Father. Take them to John. He's ready to hear their confession.
My parents were the first ones to teach me about the power of yes. One night, they took me into the kitchen and they threw me on the ground. And I experienced pain after pain after pain after pain. And when I didn't think I could take any more, I did. Something broke free inside. I wasn't scared, I was clear. I looked up at them. I started to laugh. All I could say was, yes. I spent my entire life looking for more things to say yes to. I opened every hole in my body, and when those were filled, I created more. But it was Joseph who showed me just how selfish I was being. Always receiving, always taking. The best gift isn't the one you get, it's the one you give. Giving courage to own your sin, to etch it onto your flesh and carry its burden. And when you have endured, when you have truly begun to atone, to cut it out like a cancer and display it for all to see. My God, that's courage. I'm going to teach you courage. Teach you how to say yes, so you can confront your weaknesses, confront your sins. You will swim across an ocean of pain and emerge free. For only then can you truly begin to atone. So who wants to go first? Which one? Yes. Yes. You're not gonna regret this. I promise. Now, before we begin, I think it's only proper that Deputy Hudson goes back to her room. Confessions are meant to be private, after all. I am not here to take your life. I'm here to give it to you. I'm going to open you and pour your worst fears inside. And as you choke, your sins will reveal themselves. Only then will you truly understand the power of yes. I'll be right back.
I want to thank John for purging me of my sins. I understand now that my sins have gotten in the way of me being the... So I
see. One day you'll see.
Nothing gonna save you now! Say your prayers!
Save your energy for when you really have something to cry about.
I know your sin. It drives you. Every thought, every action. Your sin is wrath. So, I'll indulge you. Become wrath. Let it fill your body and consume your soul, because in the end, you'll still be empty. And I'll be waiting right here. We both will.
Bunker door closed. Give them all the wrath they can handle, brothers. Say yes! I will give my life in the name of the Father!
You're getting away from the angels.
Let them feast on their sin. Let them choke. Your sin consumes you, blinds you to all the harm you inflict. It allows you to dispense of human life so easily. Have you ever given so much as a second thought to killing?
They can carry this burden! Call the angels in! They
Drive the
can carry
sinner from this place. Let them run. Let them hide. For no matter where they go, God will guide us to them.
Call the angels in! They can carry this burden!
See? That is the power of yes.
The angels will judge the wicked!
There's nothing more you can do here, Deputy. I'll come for you when you're good and ready. Leave this place. Gorge yourself on wrath. Because if you don't, if you stay here, I will bleed your little princess like a stuck pig.
Holy shit, kid. I've been trying to reach you. I heard John nabbed you and I fear the worst. So I'm glad you made it out, alive. I'm sorry about Hudson. There's not much we can do without John's key. You're gonna have to lure him out. Figure the best way to do that is to burn his whole fucking operation to the ground. So get to work.
The people of Holland Valley are really fighting back.
Hooked up to this thing. I need you to turn them off. Don't get too close to the coils. It seems obvious, but you don't look too bright. No offense. You're all just shades and idiot graves. It's easy. Follow the rule and high ground. If you don't help me, all the mankind will die. I don't have time. Not this time. Larry Parker, 1. Otherworldly scum, 0. Now that is why I don't do 2 shows a night anymore. Ann said there'd be help soon. Your timing is not a coincidence. Never mind this cult nonsense. It's a pointless distraction. You and I, we have more important things to do. 2 words, imminent threat. 2 more words, global catastrophe. I can't say more. They're listening to everything we say. Listening for key words so they can zero in and blow us to smithereens. We can't let them. I've got a plan to stop them, and you can help. But we can't make any headway until we destroy their listening devices on the Purple Top Telecom Tower. And if we don't do that, then we can't outsmart them, and we can't outmaneuver them, and damn it, you'll get the idea. Whew, it's showtime! Finished what I'm building.
Switch your position. Can't do anything from here.
Watch it!
Any port in the storm. Line them up and knock them down. Every little bit helps. Haven't felt like this since Afghanistan.
Putting a ton of bullets in John Deep's noggin.
Piggy's all losing, but we haven't won yet.
there. Just bear with me. I only learned how to fly about 20 minutes ago. Ann gave me a crash course. I'll circle around so you can shoot at him. Woo, you're doing great. I like you, Deputy. I mean, I must have said, 6 or 7 other people out here. Oh, nice work. Phase 1 is complete. Back to the lab for Phase 2. No turning back now. If you, me, and Ann don't work together, you can forget Falls End. Heck, you can forget the entire planet. How's that for raising the stakes? There's a scientific term for what we're up against. Aliens! And not the fun kind that will slip a probe in your back door. Oh, no! The ones we're up against are selfish lovers and real dickheads.
I don't understand how tattoos meant to absolve.
I still see some! You didn't get them all!
Come on! We have to start the mission. All right, sidekick. Phase numero dos. This is where it gets interesting. This is where I'll put any skepticism to sleep. If we're gonna get to Phase 3 together, then you need to see the truth with your own eyes. You need to see that they are already here, under the radar. Scouting parties who study us, sizing us up for the inevitable showdown. If we don't stop them now, it's a wrap on mankind. This is it. It all comes down to this. We need to beat them at their own game. Only you can save us. Have I spoken enough cliches to get you fully on board? Good! Head west to the crop circle and collect some alien samples. You can't miss them. They glow at night, and the humming drives the animals crazy. Only a matter of time before it drives us crazy, too.
This place always gives me the creep. I've seen weird things happen here. Liberating some assets, huh?
It's a beautiful day for strafing.
Not a good spot. Heading up.
I have eyes on the target. Welcome to Strafe City.
Population, right at that jet!
I'm moving. Gonna get a better view.
Deputy, Ann says you've acquired more than enough samples. Bring them to me. Quick, quick!
I'm seeing it. You got it. Sorry, Bob. Tell me what to do.
Hit the gas!
I'm gonna strafe these motherfuckers. I have eyes on the target.
Headshot, nice. Switching up my spot.
It's strafing time.
Here we go.
Lost it. Tell me what to do.
Getting a better angle.
Give me the samples. Well done. Oh, Anne will be thrilled. Speaking of thrilled, it's done. The dynamic laser capacitor is complete. The real fun is about to begin. Don't get me wrong, this has been great. I'm just ready to move on to a new adventure. Something similar, but with just enough novelty to justify the cost. You know what I mean. You get it. All we're missing is power, and I need more than the local grid is supplying. And I know what you're thinking, but summoning lightning is out of the question. I'm not doing that again. Now, the transformer station to the north should have enough wattage. We just need to reroute all the electricity straight here. That should give me enough juice for one go. I'll radio you with instructions. Get going. We have one chance at this, at saving the world from impending doom!
This place always gives me the creeps. I've seen weird things.
myself with extreme prejudice.
Wish they'd plug Joseph and put an end to this.
If you know Grace, you know she does not fuck around. Any gear she's got stored at her place is gonna be top of the line. If it survived the fire, that is.
Thanks for your hard work.
This is a decent resistance we got on our side.
The panel should be in a nearby shed. Is that an alarm? Were the stakes not high enough for you yet? You need to hurry! I don't have enough power yet! I need sufficient power or I'll be vaporized!
I got a visual. Hi, my name is Mr. Jet from above. Target a fucking choir. One order escape, coming up.
Change your position.
Getting the better angle.
Yes! The power's been rerouted! Come back to see me off! Don't worry. What happened with my invention failing earlier was a statistical anomaly. I almost never kill anyone with my experiments. Horribly maimed, sure. Turn someone into some half-man, half-fly monster, assuredly, but kill, rarely. Eyes on target.
I'm moving. Gonna get a better view.
I'm coming in for an attack run.
My friend, this is it. Are you ready? I was, until I had to repair the generators. Because of you, Ann and I are gonna save the galaxy. Someone's having fun. I'm on the move. My moment has finally come. Yes, an audience of one. I know what you're thinking. I too wish that you could come along, but it's too dangerous. And as for me, and me alone, and this mission cannot be jeopardized. Don't feel left out. Be proud of what you achieved. You've served your purpose. Nothing left for you to do but to bear witness to your stellar contributions. Actually, you have to click that button for me on the generator. But that's the last thing. The signs are apparent. I was meant to...
anything from here.
If we hit a Peggy roadblock, be careful.
Deputy, you near Golden Valley Gas? Is my truck there? It's gotta be. Peggy's wouldn't have made it that far.
No mercy. Still alive.
Strip away that accent 9 times out of 10.
Not a good spot. I'm on the move.
I hope you're ready to serve your country. I know who you are, Deputy, and I know what you're doing. My name is Special Agent Willis Huntley. The man in charge has been monitoring Eden's Gate for some time. I've been sent by the highest authority to handle it. But the prepubescent eggheads at Langley tell me this is a sharing economy now. And before we help you, you need to do something for us. So just like a fine Turkish sauna, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Pardon my French. You got a pest problem? I got one word for you. Flamethrower. Might be 2 words.
Joseph and John show why
Get
it's
my
hard to
car
have a
and
family
explain.
business. Money and blood mix weird, even when you're not trying to be a messiah.
I was on vacation visiting all 50 states in ascending order of patriotism when I got a call. The call. I've been sent here on a special mission from the big man himself. Jesus, tap-dancing Christ, just saying that gets me semi-erect. Pardon my French.
I need to recover a tape that, if released, could make him look bad to the public. I tracked it here to a member
Member of Joseph's happy family. He stashed it somewhere, and that's where you come in. I'm gonna lure out our man, then you're gonna follow
Nice
him
to
back
take
to
a
his
breather.
hidey hole and get the tape back for me. Do this for your country.
There's that goddamn
Country
son
will
again.
solve your little cult problem for you.
We all heard you, Nick.
I don't know if the Resistance knows just how close they are to ridding themselves of the cult. Eden's Gate is in last stand mode.
John C's losing his grip. That'll help us win. Stop here! I want out!
Heard you fought for Fall's End like a true American. Heard Fall's End's free, thanks to
Peggy's may be stupid, they don't ever give up.
Peggy's are gonna keep fighting. They're desperate.
You know how many people I've met that were convinced the end of the world was happening within the week? 1 million. All of them are as dead as disco.
We're here. Follow me.
Heard you fought for
I only need 4 hours sleep per day. I'm prepping for all those sleepless nights.
They're down there now!
Gonna get a better view. Change your position!
an AR-15 will clear a room to the... Okay! I know that caliber! need access to the equipment in this tower. Get rid of all these doomsday hippies for me.
Ready to engage.
Father sees your soul in here.
Found that sinner again!
I'll hit that. It's breakfast time.
Great job, Deputy. Now meet me in that tower.
This whole having something to live for thing really makes you think about life and death different.
Remember why you're doing this, Nick. Every little bit helps. Well, still breathing.
Pleasure working with you, Grace. Every time I hear a plane over...
We all winning, but it can
Attention,
go either
comrade.
way.
The bed has been wet. Repeat, the bed has been wet.
Who is this? How did you get on this frequency?
I don't have time to explain, but your bunker is compromised. You need to move fast. It's tailing time, Deputy. Follow that chopper to Boyd's house. Let the target get in.
My grandma taught me how to shoot. I was way too young. I'm gonna wait till my kid's at least 5.
Nick, just remember
There's
why
the
you're
chopper,
doing this.
right on time. If you got a wingsuit, you can jump off the tower and follow it down. Otherwise, I spotted an ATV that'll get the job done. Now get going. Go, Deputy. Follow him. All right, let our man get into the chopper. Remember, we still need to find where he's hiding the tape. Any idiot with a stick can pull off wet works. Espionage is what separates us from the animals.
Switch your position. Can't do anything.
Down here!
Don't let your guard down for a second. You
All right, let our man get into the chopper. Remember, we still need to find where he's hiding the tape. Any idiot with a stick can pull off wet works.
espionage is what separates us from the animals.
Hope you drive better than you shoot. That was a joke. Working on my people skills.
Our target was a hotel worker. Got a little too nosy with a visitor's private time in a luxury suite, and he came back to bite him in the rear, pardon my French. He fled Grimlandia, wriggled his way into the US of A, and wouldn't you know it, Joseph found him and offered him sanctuary. I'm not letting that bearded kumbaya nutcase have any leverage over the big boss. It's time for the stick. When he lands, clear the area. We're looking for a hard copy, likely an old VHS tape. I'm on my way to you now. Have it ready for me.
Shot.
Change in position.
Hey, amigo. Sorry, kid. I've got bigger fish to fry, and this little bearded uprising is suddenly below my pay grade. The American way used to mean a deal was a deal, but we live in a new America now. I know you're wishing for a handout, but that's just how it is. Reminds me of something my grandmother used to say to me. Wish in one hand, shit in the other, and see which one fills up first. Ah, I miss her. See you around, kid.